Hello everyone, it's Jackie from Pretty Papercraft. This is what we're going to be doing today. It's a take on, I'll go through it with you in a minute. There's just a couple of things I wanted to run through with you first. Changes again. I did explain to you a few weeks ago that I was making some changes. This is the biggest change, and that is that my videos won't be going up as often. Unfortunately, just for personal reasons, they won't be going up as often, but I will still be putting them up. Just I can't say right in 2 weeks time the next one will be up, because I don't know. It might be up in 10 days, it might be up in 3 weeks. It will be up at some time, and in between, just as tasters, I might just put some 3 or 4 minute videos up of something perhaps that I've made, perhaps got a new die, that type of thing, just to keep the account going. But I won't be doing these. I'll still be doing fancy folds, but not as often and as not as often. That's it. So anyway, thank you for those that have still with me. A couple of you have been with me from day one, and I do appreciate it, as everybody does on YouTube. And if you click the like button, that's what's needed, the main thing that's needed. But unlike many people on Facebook, on YouTube, I don't earn a living from this. In fact, I got my first £60, I think, 2.5 years into doing it, and it has to be £60 minimum, and I've still never got the second £60. It's always on £47.50, 47. It has been for the last 2 years. So I don't earn a living. I don't do this to earn a living. I just like to share what I can do and show what you can do. Anyway, back to the video. This is what I'm going to be explaining to you today. It's a take on this Concertina type fold. It's fold in there, but what I've done this, you can do it on any size card, so there's no specifics on the cards. Because it is tied with a bow afterwards, you don't necessarily need a card, an envelope. You can put it in an envelope. You can just make wrap it up as if you were wrapping it up as a parcel. But all I've done is I've done the main concertina effect, showing you that here, which is just a ½ an hour pleats, whatever size this is, whatever die you're using, i.e. I'm using this die, then you want your concertina piece to go from there to there, obviously, because you could be using a smaller die. And on one of the ones I made, you'll see I've used a smaller square one. These first ones are longer ones, and what I've done on this one too is I made a blank one and cut the center. I just thought this just adds a little bit of something to it. It just makes it nice. Now, the secondary thing that I've done that is different from the first one is I've done these little spacers. Now, they fold flat, but when you open the card, i.e. you open this first one, it's difficult explaining to you from this angle, but you open the first one, they then pull the others open. So you've got that nice effect, rather than just a card that opens. This one opens and you get this it's just a nice way of doing a simple, well, relatively simple die. I have actually done these 7 times. I've cut the die 7 times, and therefore I've concertinaed it. These are all 1/2 inch ones 7 times. So because you've got a valley and a mountain, you need 14 1/2 inch ones, which is 7 inches. So this would be a 7 inch that way by your 1/2 inch ones down to whatever that measurement is there. And then you just do the 1/2 inch ones. Now these little spacers that I've got in here, I'm going to put it this way just because it's easier to explain to you, because you're looking down the camera at it. I've scored these at 2 inches. Can you still see that one? Yeah, 2 inches. 2 inches that way, and I've scored it at 1/2 inch on each one, and then I've cut it into 1/4 inch strips. So this is 1/4 inch by 2 inches scored at 1/2 inch. So you've got a mountain valley, whichever way you look at it, it's valley, mountain, valley, still going to be this way. Then when you put it together, you need to find a centerpiece of the card. So on this one, I put the first piece, I started at the back. I put the first piece on the card here. Right? Yes, I'm showing you that right. And then comes the mountain, and then the next valley is there with the last tab on that piece. So all you've got is the mountain sticking up because the 2 valley pieces are stuck either side. So then when I put that one in, I then done the second one, holding it down here so it stays in the same place, more or less. You're not going to get it exact unless you measured and marked it. So, and then I just kept doing it till I got to the front. Held it like that with some really strong glue, and then finished the card. Put the front on there, the one on the front, that's really so I could see what was inside it. It just showed me what was inside it. This is done on a sort of nice shimmery one. But these could be multicolored, they don't have to be white, but because it was a wedding, this is this one's wedding? Oh, this is the anniversary one. This is the anniversary one, but it's still principally the weddingy one. So, yes, and it just sits lovely. This, I think, finishes it off. This is just the width of the card and 1/2 inch with the 1/2 inch score down there, and I put that on before I put that concertina piece on. So that's it. As I said, this is just a variation just to hold them up open. I'll show you the other ones that I've done, but I just thought it's you know, it's novel, it's slightly different, but it's just beautiful. And then you just tie it in a nice knot, not a scruffy knot like this is going to be, but it can be made elegant. There you go. So that's that one. This one is a birthday one. Now, the others are not birthdays, but I just wanted to show you what could be done with a different die. Now, this one, I have not put the front page on. I have literally just done the concertina piece. Oops, dropped my ruler. And I've done these the same with the spacers all the way to the back. So if you opened it up nice and wide, then when you display it, then that's quite pretty. As I said, I just done a birthday one just to show that it hasn't just got to be Christmas and weddings, which is what my others tend to be. So that's a birthday one. This is a Christmas one. I mean, who wouldn't want to receive that? It is just really, really gorgeous. This is an angel one. This is really nice. With your dies, you do need to select a die that's got some solid part of your die on this side. So whilst you can have all this looking gorgeous, you actually do need some substance there to hold it together. So this die, again, I cut that off of here because I just wanted it on the front and I didn't need it. But again, you need, like this one, you need that substance. You need something there to put in the concertina pieces. This one is pretty. You can tell it's hardly been opened. I should really have opened them all first, because once they've been opened, they tend to open up when you open the cards. That is really pretty. But that is a Christmas one. This one here is another Christmas one. Not over keen on this one. In fact, I think this is the worst one that I've done. I think it's probably because this is a dull blue and I don't like the dull blue. I like the mirror card, but I like it shiny, not dull shiny. So that's just my preference. A lot of people wouldn't mind that. I think blue for Christmas is quite popular these days, certainly when you're using pink or something. So that's quite nice. This, you can just basically use anything on the front. Your inside, these things can all be plain colour, and then you can use your fancy piece on the front. Now this is the wedding one, and this one, it again is the same one with a couple, but I didn't put it on the front. And I've done it all silver inside here. Again, like I said, I should have opened them. They've been closed for a few days and I should have opened them before I'd done the film. And maybe a little piece of thing inside saying, open your card first to display. Because that would make all the difference if you opened it. So like sometimes I've got a little tiny sticker that I put in an easel card to explain to people how to display it. Maybe something on here, you know, please open your cards to display it first, and just put attached to the back. So that's the wedding one, that's a Christmas one. So that's it. So that's it for now. I will catch you when I have my next one done. The next couple of videos are just going to be what I've done, something that I've done, rather than something that's going to take a long time to do, because I'm working on one, but I'm just doing a little bit at a time. So I'll probably put a few or a couple of filler videos up before then. So that's it for now. Thank you everybody again. Thank you so much for standing by me. If at this time you feel there's no need for you to stick around because they're not coming often enough, then that's fine. I understand that as well. But otherwise, thank you everyone again, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye then.